you have the Four of Wands. Some of you guys might have just recently ended a marriage, a divorce. Others of you, this is what you're thinking about, right? You might have been recently proposed to, but I feel that some of you guys didn't accept because you like, you know, you want to be independent for small. But Four of Wands has to do with stability. It has to do with building a solid foundation. You know, whether trying to buy a home, buying a home for the long term. Small percentage, it could have something to do with a twin flame. I usually see the Four of Wands as a twin flame type energy. Maybe you ended it or you're about to connect. You know, everybody has their own thing. But regardless, this is some happy times. This is like feeling passionate, feeling excited, enjoying, you know, your friends, your family, not worried about the drama, right? Building. This is what you're thinking about. You want to build. You want to create. Now let's see, what is this present energy for my Sagittarius? You have strength. You could be dealing with a Leo. It doesn't have to be. You could just have Leo in your natal chart, or they do. However, let's not focus on the signs. So, strength. Trying to stay strong. You're feeling this time now for a lot of the signs, for the collective. It feels like early summer. It's like an early summer type. Like you're seeing ahead. Some of you guys are planning ahead for like some kind of vacay. Maybe the spring break. Something in April. Something in April is very significant. So you're feeling pretty, you know, strong. You're feeling confident, vibrant, audacious. Feeling like a freaking lion, apparently, which is a good thing. Feeling good. If not, that's definitely what you're working towards. So you guys might be focused a little more on your health. Stamina. Might be training for some kind of marathon or something like this. Obviously specific. Your near future is the Nine of Wands. Because you've been through so much, right? This is the wounded warrior. This is someone that has gone ups and downs, has fought many, many battles. It's right there next to the 10. So you're right there. Don't give up. Remember in the beginning, that's what they were telling you. Don't give up. Don't stop. The situation will improve. You maintain this confidence. You're getting this new strength, new energy is coming. You might have felt very overwhelmed, have been tired, very tired, working to the bone, working yourself to the bone, right? Meditation is very important to clear your mind and let go of some of that feeling of heaviness that you might have dealt with and regain your strength. So it's like recharging yourself, recharging your crystals, maybe going to a spa, doing some self-care, loving on you, right? Because it's like you're right there next to the finish line. It's like if you are running the marathon, you kind of stop and get the water, you know, refresh the Gatorade, get those electrolytes going on, right? You're right there. Don't give up. Okay, beneath the deck, you have the Six of Swords. So this is leaving the drama behind. This is mental clarity. Moving on. Some of you guys are planning to travel. Some kind of travel. This could be very important for your mental health. Sixes are about harmony, stability, balance. Swords are about communication, thoughts. We are in Aquarius season, so now it's like people are thinking more about what they're going to do before they do it, and they're coming up with a different type of plan, where before it could have been more like out of passion, like just do it to do it. type thing. Well, now it's like there's a strategy, there's a plan, there's a goal. Might be writing this stuff down, journaling, organizing in some way. But the Six of Swords basically says that you are moving on, leaving behind whatever that was causing you mental uncertainty, that was just maybe dealing with manipulative people, situations, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's a person, however that is. You are choosing to take the higher road, look above it, and go on your own journey, do your own thing. Fine, maybe somebody does want to come, but they gotta come correct. And they gotta actually put in, you know, not just you, equal. So this is nice. Whatever you're moving towards, it's always, with the Six of Swords, better than what you're leaving. Most of the time, that's why you're leaving what you're leaving, right? It's just not for you. You're not comfortable. Somebody could have made it very uncomfortable for you to be where you are, that it was impossible to stay there. You could have been a little bit comfort zone. But now it's time to go. And this is something that you guys have thought about and now appear to be very clear on. It's over. Whatever this is. Now let's clarify. So in your recent past, some of you guys could have just ended a marriage. Something ended. Apparently you guys are celebrating it. Whatever this is. For some, this is school. This is school or something in regards to your career. Whatever that is, that's what you're so happy and excited about. There's something to celebrate because now you are building on something, whether it's your own business, whether it's a home that you're starting from scratch. I see something like architect. Maybe you have hired someone to give you, you know, make the dream home for you. Something of your dreams is coming through. Or you are an architect. You know, we're all architects of our lives, right? Let's see what is this Four of Wands about. The Hanged Man. So, Pisces energy. Could be dealing with a Pisces, doesn't have to be. This is being enlightened, awakened. Where in the past it looks like you could have been stuck in this situation with this person, in this place. Could be different reasons. Maybe you were waiting on the paperwork to come through, be finalized. When it has to do with relocation, you were waiting on the contract. Others of you, you could have been just not sure which direction to take, so you needed more time to yourself until some of you guys may have some kind of self-imposed tower moment. You saw where it was going. It was crumbling. It wasn't stable. It wasn't a solid foundation. So you like went within and got the enlightenment that you needed to get out, to move out, to do whatever it was, to finally move, leave. Or this is what the person that you've been dealing with has done, right? Cross watchers. What is this Strength about? The Strength is clarified by the Lovers. Could be a Gemini that some of you guys are dealing with. Doesn't have to be. But the Lovers has to deal, talks about decisions. Head over heart decisions. Decision of trying to decide between two different lovers, two different people, two different things. Could be a Leo was trying to decide between you and someone else. Or you were trying to decide between a Leo and someone else. It, you know, plug it in however it works for you. But it looks like after this realization comes in, it was very obvious what to decide. And it took a lot of strength to do so. A lot of strength. Some of you didn't think you could do it. But the universe came in and gave you that extra energy I was telling you about. Recharging your batteries so that some of you guys needed to have your little quiet space to really reflect and look at the pros and the cons and all this and make the most informed the bestest decision for you. Not for them, for you. Okay. So clarifying the Nine of Wands is the Five of Wands in reverse, which is awesome. This is just not wanting to fight anymore. And they also give you this one. This is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So apparently some of you didn't want to give up on this person, place, or situation because you thought this was your dream job, your dream person, that you wished for. Maybe that's why you didn't want to give up on it. Or somebody here does not want to give up on you because they believe that you are their wish, that you're meant to be with them. There's a bit of possessiveness here, like entitlement, like they feel like you belong to them. Or cross-watchers, you might feel that Sagittarius is acting this way, right? Where they feel like you belong to them. However it is, one person believes it's the dream and the other person doesn't. So, needed to get out of this. Not fight anymore. Some of you guys really love this person and wanted to be with this person, but you saw that obviously you were not the only one, or they had more priority in something else, in their career, in their whatever, something else. So it was kind of like a sacrifice. Like let's say somebody is supposed to go off to school, go off to this other career, something better for them. But it would be selfish for you to keep them with you, and then there's going to be resentment for them not going towards what they want. So it's kind of that whole, if you love me, let me free. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. Like somebody didn't want the other person to leave. Not always in a negative, for a negative reason, like I just said. For some, yeah, but others, no. It was a sacrifice. It took a lot of strength to let them leave. Some of this might have to do with your children, younger children, where they're going to go off abroad. And you wanted them to go like to the local community service, community college, you know, close by, but they wanted to spread their wings. They wanted to go somewhere else. Something like this, like that wasn't your wish. But in order to avoid the conflict and let them do their own thing, you needed to release that. Right? Different for everybody. Let me see. Let me have one more for that. Because I can. Ten of Cups in reverse. So somebody was unhappy, would be unhappy if they stayed. So to avoid the conflict, the gossip, the fighting, the tug, you know, back and forth, somebody had to get themselves out of this. Leave. Let them leave. Somebody had to leave. Because together in the same place, there was no coexisting. This could have to do with your work, career, something about family. What about the family? I feel a lot of like the it's time to leave the nest type thing. Some of you guys might have to do some tough love, you know, where it's like, dude, you're like 30 years old up in here. You need to go and do your own thing. And there is some kind of like guilt, like, why would you let me just go off into this the unknown? But you had to. You had to say it. You had to do it. They had to do it. Okay. Beneath the deck, you have the Three of Cups in reverse. So, for some of you, this wasn't involving some kind of third-party situation. You don't want to be a part of it. They don't want to be a part of it. Regardless, there was nothing to celebrate here. There was nothing to celebrate. You didn't feel like being part of this facade, illusions, pretending. I don't know who was pretending to be happy. For some, this has to do with immigration stuff, where, you know, the people stay together for the green card. tiny specific. But there's something that you needed to get out of it. You didn't see yourself happy there anymore. So you needed to, some of you is with a Virgo, you needed to go within, soul search, take some time to yourself, really look at the situation to find the answers within you. Because apparently the answers were not external, they were internal. They are internal. And that brings you this happiness, joy, bliss, because you see what it is that you want, who it is that you want, and you could also see who actually wants you, not who was just pretending. And this is your ability now to move on. Somebody has moved on. Whether it's both of you, it's done. It's time. You are working more with the elements. You're thinking about, you're doing massive manifesting really quickly. And this is helping you release whatever that was. It's helping you move forward because you see that your work was for a reason. That all this that you put into it is coming back to you. All the positive affirmations, all the positive energy you put out there to the world that you didn't know if it would be coming back. It's coming back. You're manifesting. So that's amazing. You are magical. Nice, my Sagittarius. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini that was very manipulative, but not anymore apparently. You saw through the facade, Fantasyland, something about Fantasyland. You were being fed some kind of fantasy. Something wasn't clear, but it's being clear. I love you guys investigated this. Okay, so now, the Sagittarius, what would you like to know after hearing what you just heard? Within the next few months, right? Let's see what's within the next few months though. Okay, that doesn't help. Unlikely. Maybe that's specific for a question that some of you guys had. Let's just see beneath the deck is forgiveness. So for some of you guys, this involves forgiveness, and that's how you're able to move on and be more clear. Let's see, 33. I like 33, very divine. Forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. This card can also refer to a need for self-forgiveness. It's time to let go of any guilt you are holding on to regarding past mistakes you may have made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you made since then that have made you a better person. There you go, my Sagittarius.